Thank you for joining us for the Jupiler Pro League highlight show with action from Matchday 5, with only 5 games taking place this weekend. Eupen, Anderlecht and Cercle of Brugge with a good chance to climb towards the top of the table, while Kortrijk, Westerlo, Charleroi and Standard Liège keen to secure their first victories of the new season. We start off at Het Kuipje, where Westerlo clashed with Mechelen. Steven Defour was hoping his visiting team could pick up vital points after a sluggish start to the season with just one big win in 4 outings, a 4-0 drubbing of Union. Westerlo, meanwhile, also itching to get points as they've just 1 point from 4 games. Lucas Stassin got the show on the road for Westerlo with a stunning curling shot from the left side of the penalty box. He picked his spot and produced this beautiful goal that left the Mechelen goalkeeper, Gaten Cook, just helpless. It's the perfect way to send the home fans into a frenzy. His second goal of the season. Westerlo 1-0 up after 20 minutes. Niklas Madsen of Denmark fancied his chances from long range just a few minutes later. His shot was deflected into the path of Croatian midfielder MATCHDAY. After showing off his juggling skills, the shot followed and he found his destination. Vrigen hitting the right spot to offer Westerlo a fantastic start as they moved 2-0 up before the hour mark. Mechelen were looking to hit back and Sandy Walsh was responsible for the delivery down the right side. His cross was teed up perfectly for captain Rob Schoofs. He struck the ball well but couldn't quite keep it down. Nicolas Storm also went looking for a goal. Despite the traffic, he found some space and drilled the ball towards the corner. Fantastic shot, but the woodwork getting in the way on this occasion, the ball flying back off the far post to deny him. As Westerlo led Mechelen 2-0, it was time for some refreshments. Maybe the visitors would hit back in the second half. As time ticked away, Mechelen grew in confidence. It was Dam Vonnebaal-Foulon then delivering this cross from the left. Storm was on hand to nod it down to his captain. Rob Schoofs' perfectly angled volley flew into the net to offer Mechelen a goal in the 75th minute. Brilliant finish from the captain. Schoofs' goal obviously had a positive knock-on effect for the visitors as a corner just 2 minutes later was met by Westerlo's Niklas Madsen. It sailed past his own goalkeeper, Nick Gillikens, to offer the visitors a second goal in as many minutes, and a goal that saw them draw level. Madsen was left stunned, while Steven Defour felt new belief they could pinch the winner in the final 10 minutes. Leon Lauberbach has been playing well for Mechelen since he arrived last summer, but has yet to score. His fine effort from the right was parried into the path of Nicolas Storm. Storm was curtailed and the danger dissipated, but that was not how it was meant to end. And it was written on the cards. Lauberbach was to have the last word. Patrick Fluker, his German teammate, delivered the perfect cross. Lauberbach timed his run to perfection to get behind the defence in front of the goalkeeper, offering Mechelen the winner with just 5 minutes remaining. Mechelen held on to take all the points in a thrilling encounter at Het Kuipje. It finished Westerlo 2, Mechelen 3. The flags are flying high for Eupen, having survived relegation last season with a 15th place finish. Heading into Matchday 5, Florian Kofeld knew that a win at home to struggling Leuven would lift Les Pandas into the top 3 of the league. And with Leuven winless after 4 games, it was a great time to strike. Early pressure from the visitors at the Stade de Kerweg nearly saw the visitors pinch an early lead after a fine teasing cross from the right from Jon Dager Torsteinsen, but the finish flew back across the goalmouth and away from danger. It was goalless midway through the first half until Franco-Portuguese defender Florian Miguel got a little too close to forward Alfred Finn Bogason. The foul on the 67-capped Iceland international gave Eupen a penalty, and Gary Manier stepped up and smashed it into the corner to leave Leuven goalkeeper Maxence Prévost no chance at all. Eupen coach Florian Kofeld relishing the opener, while his opposite number, Mark Breeze, watched on in horror. The Pandas have already beaten Genk and Kortrijk and picked up a point against Westerlo, and they wanted more. A surging run through the middle caused chaos before the ball came out wide to Gary Manier. His sumptuous cross behind the defence was nearly met by Ghanaian forward Isaac Nuhu. The frustration of not netting a second goal will have haunted him for a while. But that was put behind him as 5 minutes into added time, another defensive blunder from Mark Breeze as Leuven saw Brandon Bay and Finn Bogason hassle Ezekiel Banzuzi before the Icelandic forward set up Nuhu. His sublimed drilled shot easily beat goalkeeper Prevost, offering Eupen a 2-0 lead. Leuven needed to hit back, and a surging run from Ivorian substitute Conan Ndri nearly saw him get a goal back. More confidence and more possession, helping Leuven get back into this game. Jonathan Brodt-Brunes had a great chance to find the back of the net, but he couldn't quite get the perfect angle from the cross. The visitors were running out of time with just 10 minutes left to play. But then this happened. Some scrappy defending saw Sheba Scrivers race onto a loose ball. Contact was made as the midfielder fell to the ground. The referee pointed directly to the spot, and the same player stepped up to take the penalty. He coolly slotted the ball in, taking American goalkeeper Gabriel Slonina the wrong way to finally net that elusive goal. 2-1 with 8 minutes remaining. A comeback was a possibility until former Ross County winger Regan Charles-Cook was sent the perfect pass from Jerome Dome. His control, power, acceleration and finish was straight out of the top drawer. A fantastic drive, a fantastic goal, and a third goal that offered them a 3-1 advantage with just 3 minutes left to play. Leuven were given another chance to find the back of the net in the dying moments of the game. A free kick from the right enticed goalkeeper Slonina to come out of the safety zone. A collision with the numerous players followed, but Iwood Pletinks was on hand to side-foot the ball home. After VAR, the defender was deemed offside and the goal wasn't given. Eupen, comfortable winners 3-1, adding 3 more points to make it 10 points from 15 and enjoying their best start to a season in 8 years, while Leuven are still seeking their first league win. Kortrijk welcomed Standard de Liège at the Guidensporen Stadium, desperate to get their season off the ground. Sitting at the bottom of the Jupiler Pro League with 4 straight losses is not much fun, so home comfort and a morale-boosting victory were top of the agenda for new coach Edward Still. Standard Liège, the 10-time winners of the league, also struggling with just 2 draws and 2 losses ahead of their visit. Cardiff City loanee Isaac Davis went wandering into the penalty box before his trip was cut short. The referee immediately awarded a penalty for Kortrijk before the VAR decision saw it switch to a free kick just outside of the box. Minutes later, there was a lot going on in the penalty box at the other end. With Standard on the attack, Norwegian winger Aaron Donham was brought down before the ball was picked up on the right by Hertha Berlin loanee Wilfried Kanga. His shot was blocked, and the Romanian Dennis Dragas tried his luck. Tom Vandenberger came to the rescue for Kortrijk. At the other end, Kanga was supplying the ammunition from the right, and Abdelkader Kadri was on the firing line. Only a remarkable save from Standard goalkeeper Arnaud Baudard stopped the Algerian from breaking the deadlock. Full credit to the Belgian goalkeeper for such a fine save from point-blank range. Kortrijk were hungry for a goal and willing to harass their opponents. Abdoulaye Sissoko dispossessed Romanian midfielder Dragas and sent Isaac Davis on his way. The Welshman spooked the defence before slotting in his shot to offer the home side a 1-0 lead. It was Davis's first goal on Belgium soil and an important one for his new team. Beautiful finish, the home fans were bouncing and hungry for more. A call for a penalty was made by Standard as Sissoko looked like he'd brought down Dragas in the box. But the referee decided that there was no contact. Kortrijk led 1-0 at the break. De Kerels wanted more, and another Cardiff City loanee, Shai Ojo, gave himself a great chance to add a second at the start of the second half. His long-range shot forced Baudard to pull off yet another heroic save. It became a bit physical in the midfield. Australian midfielder Aidan O'Neill clashing with Lint Odor. The centre-back was on the receiving end and was taken off with a nasty bump to his left eye. Back on the pitch, Jojo was testing Bodar once again, while Kadri couldn't quite make the right contact to double their lead. Standard were then awarded a corner, which was delivered perfectly for Japanese substitute Hayao Kawabe. Unmarked and unchallenged, the player from Hiroshima volleyed in his shot to send his teammates wild. His 73rd minute equaliser was a bitter pill to swallow for Kortrijk, who dominated the encounter, but admittedly failed to score when given the chance. The home defence poorly organised on the set piece and paying for it with a late goal. William Balikwisha had a great chance to win it for Standard, but luckily for the home side, Van der Bruggen was on hand to parry the ball over the crossbar. The final score, Kortrijk 1, Standard Liège 1. A very good afternoon to you, and thank you for joining us here in Belgium. It's Jupiler League match day 5, and we are here in Sint-Truiden, which is east of the Belgian capital, Brussels. Koitz's free kick, nicely delivered, nearly creeps in at the near post. Oh, my word. Don't play with fire at the back. Cercle Bruges, they've won 2 games. Scoring 2 goals at home and 1 away. 1 penalty. Still trying to find their place. Lose today, they drop out of the top 5. You've got to be careful. You've got to be super careful. These guys are all over the place when it comes to pinching and stealing an opportunity. CK gets the ball in. Oh, it's a fluff shot. Oh, wow. How that didn't go in, I don't know. Jan Gabohu just stabbing at the loose ball to try and put it in the back of the net. Nice little through ball, an opportunity for a shot. Cercle Bruges, they go in charge. There it is. There's the goal. Finally, it's come. Thibaut Sommers. And it's a pretty straightforward shot into the corner. Again, they're just sweeping forward, finding players in space. And Thibaut Sommers finds the back of the net quite easily to beat Zion Suzuki. Giving the ball away once again, it's the 2 dangerous players. They got a little bit of support with Minder as well. Oh, it's in the back of the net, look at that! Beautifully done. And Minder would have scored the goal, but Denki gets the final touch. 2-0, and that's the work that he does. He's only just come onto the pitch. Pretty impressive stuff. Koita's shot! It's a rasping effort between lots of obstacles there, but a great save from Vallison, the Brazilian. First real decent save that he's had to produce. Can they get themselves another shot? Oh, off the right post, and it comes off the crossbar. This is absolute madness. And Minder, again, showing us what he's capable of doing. Here he is again. That's a beautiful ball. It's, oh, great stuff, but it's not gone in. He clears it off the line. And extraordinary defensive play there from Smets. Now, here's Ito. He's a magician. He does amazing things. Oh, off the left post. What a brilliant shot that was. And they've done it. They've come here and they've rattled STVV in their own backyard. The travelling supporters from Bruges celebrate an important victory. A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us here at the Lotto Park here in Belgium for Jupiler League action. Match day 5, a big battle tonight. RSC Anderlecht on a high, running high, producing the goods, playing some great football and getting victories. 3 wins on the trot. They've got 9 points and they go into this clash to take on Sporting Charleroi in this battle for points here at Lotto Park. Comfortably done, good work. Heyman's working well. There's the ball into the penalty area. Good opportunity! Oh, it comes off the crossbar. Unbelievable. Fantastic stuff there. Badji, the Senegalese forward, was left to try and backflick that cross. No one was there. It was just awesome. And Dupé was basically beaten. Oh, that's a big challenge from Coffey. They need to be super careful. And what does the referee say about that? Play on. Big challenge coming in from Coffey. And he threw himself into that challenge outside of the penalty box. Let's have a look at this again. It's a 2-footed challenge, and that could have been super dangerous. Good opportunity, far post, and a chance for a shot. Well, I don't know who was going to go for that. Oh, it's nicely done by Dolberg, but still in possession. There it is in the back of the net. What a goal! What a goal! That is sensational. Tio Leone with a beautiful curling effort from inside of the penalty box. There was traffic, but it didn't matter. He knew exactly where it was going. Raymond, there's another chance. Great save from Coffey. And another opportunity. It's an offside position, logically. Good chance, here he is, working really hard down the left-hand side, and Benza gets rid of his man. That's a decent cross as well. Surely it's in! Oh, my word, tipped over the bar. And a brilliant header. What a save there from Dupé. And that is great stuff. That is Badji is the man who latches onto that high ball coming across from the left. But just look at what he does. Isaac and Benza doing really well. That was going to logically go in, or at least hit the crossbar. Benza. Sardella, Leone. Nicely done, very comfortably done. Diarra, shot! Rocket shot as well. Whoa. Nicely done. Look at this from Amuzu. Yeah, he's doing really well. The ball's gone out of play. That's not going to be a goal. Just crept out of play. I thought the linesman had that. Benza, delivery, far post, good opportunity! They need to get it in, it's in the back of the net! Charleroi have scored! Yes, they have! That comes at a perfect time, 15 minutes before the end. They're onside, I think. It comes across, it's Stelios Andrew, gets the nod in. And it's Zorgan's header right across the face of the goal. Dupé's been beaten. Leone. Straight down to Sardella, first time cross! Oh, that is sensational! What a goal, Francis Amuzu! Brian Riemer celebrates, Lotto Park emulates, celebrates, jumps with joy. That was a fantastic attacking move, worth its weight in gold. A win in the middle, Leone down into the corner. It's a first-time cross there for Sardella, and look at that for the header at the far post. Absolutely clinical, burying it in the corner. It didn't give Hervé Coffey the chance, and the Ghanaian offers Anderlecht the lead. Great ball, this is it.
He's going again. That pass is there. Oh! Should have been in the back of the net. Vasquez had it there. There it is. Brian Riemer celebrates another win. 4 wins from 5 for RSC Anderlecht. They hold on, they battle valiantly, they come back. But what about the goals that they scored? Frustration for Felice Mazou and Sporting Charleroi. It was in their grasp, but at the end, they fall short, still seeking their first victory.
So Mechelen and Eupen win for the 2nd week in a row, while Kortrijk and Standard are still struggling. Big win for Cercle, who underline their status as the best of the rest, and Anderlecht secure their 4th win in 5 to take top spot. There's a new leader in town, Anderlecht, with Eupen and Cercle breathing down their necks. Standard, Leuven, Westerlo and Kortrijk experience another game day without victory. Matchday 6 starts with a massive relegation game between Leuven and KV Kortrijk. On Saturday, Cercle play Westerlo, Mechelen and Eupen both seek to extend their winning streak, and Standard will be looking for their first win against RWDM. On Super Sunday, it's the clash of Flanders between Ghent and Club Brugge, Union facing champions Antwerp, and Genk playing the leaders Anderlecht. The final game sees Charleroi take on STVV. From me, Robbie Knock, and the team, we'll see you soon.